And so right now I'm picking up Ayana's friend to have a sleepover with Ayana and everything, because Ayana's school had a overnight trip, and I didn't let Ayana go to it because I'm just not ready to be away from Ayana overnight like that. And that's one thing that Dave and we never allowed our girls to go and like be spending the night with a lot of people, and we didn't know who all was going to be around, being protective and stuff. So Ayana's school had an overnight trip to Rock Eagle, and they had already had all these chaperones that they needed, and nobody else can go. Any other parents, hey, any other parents can go. So then when they was like, you know, pack clothes, and then pack clothes for them to take a shower and all that stuff, when they got to their part, it's like, you know, make sure you pack underwear to take a shower. I was like, oh no, because who's gonna be policing the bathrooms and all that stuff while my baby take a shower and stuff like that, you know? Because guys, I ain't trying to, you know, just say everybody, but you know, these are kids, you know, they're innocent, and you don't know who around them. And then I couldn't go, so no, Ayana couldn't go. So I told Ayana that I would make it up to her. And when I tell y'all, her report card was outstanding. Her report cards was outstanding. She had 5 100s, a 95, and 185. And it was just like, so she's disappointed about the 85. We'll bring that up. I mean, her report card is outstanding, you know, and she always coming home saying that she does not have homework. So I contacted the teacher, and I was just like, you know, Ayana never has any homework and all this stuff, and I'm just wondering what's going on. And she was like, well, you know, Ayana is in very advanced classes, and when we give them the work, Ayana does all her classwork, and she does all of her homework in class. And you know, it's just like nothing comes home to me so that I can check it. Now, mainly with school and stuff, Dave always dealt with that with the girls and stuff. All schoolwork, I never dealt with any of it. When I sit here and say, you know, on my side, all I did was just like doing working, hustling, and all that stuff right there. Dave was extremely intelligent. Not that I am not. But he dealt with all that, being retired and all that, with schoolwork and studying and all that. He was always on top of that. And so Ayana really just wants to make us happy and make her dad happy by making good grades and stuff. And she is really excelling in that. She's doing amazing. And y'all already know that they wanted Ayana to go to the 7th grade, and I'm not letting Ayana go to the 7th grade. So with her not being able to go to that trip overnight, I told her I'd make it up to her with her best friend Madison. A lot of you guys know who Madison is, spending the weekend with her. So we're on the way to pick up Madison. Now, Madison is on the side of town where I own my home. I'm actually on one side of the lake. My house that I own is right over here on the other side of this lake. When I start coming over this way, the anxiety starts building up in me, and it makes me want to cry, because coming over here, this is where my home is, this is where we raise our children at, this is where I have my children, and it just makes me so upset and missing David. So coming over here on this side of town, it just really makes me sad. And because I'm so close to my home, while I'm over here by my home, I am gonna ride by here, because Amos, the guy who takes care of the roses, I spoke with him on the day before yesterday. So I wanted him to go and cut all the roses down low. And why is this dude trying to stop me? Dude, you ain't about to stop me. How you gonna stop traffic? Dude, just okay. I'm a yes. Okay. So, but anywho, I had talked to him about cutting the roses all the way down, not like cutting them down and taking them out, but cutting them down for the winter. And the grassing over there, it's about time for it to go dormant. And so I'm going over all these speed bumps in the neighborhood. And you're right, everybody is suspect. But I wanted him to cut down that big lily that was right over there in the garden and stuff. And so I talked to him, and he told me to cut everything back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride by my house right after I pick up Madison. But y'all, when I sit here and say, when I come over here now on this side of town, my heart just gets so heavy, and I just miss David so much. And when I sit here and tell y'all I was having a hard time yesterday and a little bit on today, I dreamed about him on last night, and what I dreamed about was he was at the girls' school, and he was standing up. He was very happy. For some reason, he had a brown crossbody bag, and it had like a flower on it. And I had went to go and meet these people, and when I went to go and meet these people, like it was like a house or something I was looking at to buy a new house. Sorry about that. To buy a new house. And all of a sudden, while I'm talking to these people, Dave just walks up. I mean, just as healthy and very happy. And he's in on the conversation. And he was saying he was fixing something with a car. But he let me know that he was at the school with the girls. He said he was at the school with Kiara. Because you guys know that I just signed Kiara up for class. Not for class. Well, Kiara just got into school. In the beauty school for cosmetology, and then Ayana with her good grades, and he let me know that he was at both schools with the girls, and I thought that was freaking crazy. Now, I was just on the phone with my brother on yesterday. Y'all know my brother Willie, Amp, and I was telling him about, you know, with all that I paid, you know, over here, that I'm gonna wind up buying another house. You know what I'm saying? For all that I pay. Ayana, I'm gonna whoop your end. Get your butt back in there and get in that darn car seat. I'm gonna say get in that seatbelt. So I was telling my brother about I was gonna buy another house. You know what I'm saying? I said I'll probably, you know, start looking, you know, towards the summer or something. I gotta, you know, buy another house. And just so happened, in the dream, I'm talking to these people about buying this house, and then Dave walks up right in between us, and he's smiling, and just, it was like crazy. Hi. It was just crazy. And it was just like him letting me know I'm here. Everything that you're doing, I'm right here. And, you know, I'm seeing every single thing. This morning I started to go to work late because I wanted to go by the gravesite. And, but I didn't. I wound up like cleaning my house a little bit later this morning. And then I went to work, you know, a little bit late and stuff, and I didn't get to go. But you know, it just weighs heavy, guys. You know how this thing still weighs on you. You know, it's been 4 months since Dave has been gone, and then DJ called me. DJ called me today and was talking about Dad was on his mind and all that stuff, and then he asked me something. He's like, "Did you know this right here about Dad?" And I was like, "I know everything about your dad." Yes. So him and his girlfriend thought that they were enlightening me and telling me some stuff that I didn't know. Then I let them know. Then it was like, okay, why didn't we know this? I was like, because y'all were babies. You know, who were we to come home and tell some babies some stuff? But it's just when I come on this side of town, my heart breaks. And I told my brothers, I don't think that I can live in my house anymore. The house that's over here that we own, I just, guys, I really don't think that I can live there anymore. Just like I said, when I come over here on this side of town, my heart, and I just want to just break down and cry. And like, I'm glad when I'm fixing to pick up Madison right here. I am gonna swoop by the house because I want to see the roses and stuff. I hope Madison is ready. Her mom said she was gonna have her ready.
I'm texting her right now.
You are? Okay.
She says she can't see me.
Oh, there she is, peeping out the door. Yeah, that is awesome. So, but anyway, thank you, honey, for keeping us in your prayers. But yeah, go and grab her right quick, because I'm not gonna get out. Oh, I don't know if I got a childproof lock on there. Okay. Hi, Madison. You got your clothes? Madison, you have your stuff?
She has to go get them. I'm gonna help you.
Okay, we knew about this trip 2 weeks ago. But anyway, so just being over here, y'all, it just starts weighing. It feels like somebody's on my shoulders. And it's just a lot. It's like, hey, how are you? Good. So I'll call you when we on the way back Sunday. Okay. All right, see you later. Make sure you, oh, I forgot about Precious' car seat back there. You could just undo the car seat. Y'all, Precious got a car seat in here. And Madison, you gonna close the door. Put on your seatbelt. Both of y'all put on y'all seatbelts. So anyway, I'm gonna ride back here by the house. And so the tenant that I have in the house, he kind of being hard-headed, because you know how I am about the lawn and stuff. But see, I think he's just so scared because I had put in there with the management company that, you know, he is not to touch the garden and all that stuff. And I think he's just so scared he won't do nothing, y'all. The lawn, no nothing. So I came back by this way about 2 weeks ago. I had to get some mail from over there, and the lawn and stuff just looked horrible. Y'all, they saying hi, honey. Everybody saying hi. And both of y'all got on your seatbelts, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Madison, have you eaten, honey?
Yes.
Okay, but y'all gonna eat again. So anyway, y'all want some Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, the grass, I mean, it wasn't like bad, but it wasn't like how I keep it. So he just like ain't touching nothing, and he dang sure ain't touching the garden, which is fine. And so now I'm gonna go and see what Amos did that's over here. But like I said, when I come over here, my heart just gets so heavy, and I do think of the good times and all that stuff, because I mean, we have tons and tons of memories. And you know, like sometimes when my kids used to say, by me working for YouTube and Google and stuff, about, you know, how I always had the cameras, I'm glad, so glad that I had all these cameras and all this video footage, because you know, some people will have to go back through there looking at photos and all this stuff, and they be like, I remember this and I remember that, which is a good thing. But when you have all of this video footage, because for a long time, guys, you know, I didn't cut off David's cell phone because my kids always wanted to hear him say David Oates, how he used to say his name. And I'm just like, y'all got years and years worth of footage on these cameras and stuff, where y'all can go back and see y'all's dad, you know, just talking and all this stuff right there, you know, just being really, really lively. And they do that, you know what I'm saying? And before, you know how your kids are, they be like, oh, my parents got YouTube and all that stuff. And then I think Ariel used to put stuff on her Snapchat, was real funny. And then she was like, when your parents have YouTube, and it was like this funny video and stuff, you know, and people laughing. But I do thank God for YouTube being able to have all these memories and all these special moments that me and my kids can go back and we can look at, and they can see, you know, about their dad and everything. So, and then like my brothers and everything, y'all, you know, sometimes you guys, you have people that's there for you and you find out who your real friends are. But when somebody passes away, the hard part is when everybody leaves. You have so many people that show up, but then that one day is gonna come when nobody's gonna come to your house and you're gonna be there by yourself, and it's just gonna be quiet. Boy, when I say that's reality, that is reality. I mean, that's when everything was just boom at me. But like all of my brothers and stuff like that, it's 13 of us, and when I sit here and say how my brothers have been there, you know, for me, my brothers are there. It's just that, like, if you're wondering where someone is, you know what I'm saying? Are you wondering? I don't ever have to wonder if my brothers are coming. If my brothers and sisters are coming, if something happens with me, my family, and my kids, I don't have to call them and ask them when they're coming. What I need to do is look around, because they gonna be somewhere. They're already on the way. When they hear something, they're already on the way. They're gonna get there by any means necessary. They coming. Just like how I don't know if some of you guys might have known at first, like when everything happened, where they passed away at, he didn't pass away here in Atlanta. It was in Callaway Gardens. And y'all, I look up and my sister is there with a hair rag, a hair bonnet, some pajamas, and my sister done jumped up, and I mean, y'all, don't put on no clothes, no nothing. Jump in the vehicle, let's roll. Her and my brother-in-law were there. My brother was in a meeting. My brother Brian, he was in another meeting at the job. He left the meeting and came exactly where I was. And then, you know, I have good people that love me and that I surround myself with. Even my client, you know what I'm saying? My client was at a tennis match, right? This is my biggest client. When I say big, was at a tennis match. When he heard everything, and then he called me when I was at the hospital. Next thing you know, my client was there where I was. Everybody started heading to me and my girls to where we were. Next thing you know, everybody was there where we were and everything. But just coming over here, and I'm about to go over here. You know, I have a lot of people, you know, that love me, and even you guys that's out here, you never know who you might touch you know, just by doing a plain old simple video. Because family ain't always got to be blood. You know what I mean? You learn to love people on here, grow with people on here. People are like sisters, brothers, you know, mother and father figures. Because some of these people that's on here, you know, they don't have some of their loved ones, and then you become that person that's in what's the word I'm looking for? You might feel a void that they have. It could be an old friend who they have not seen in years or gone on or whatever, and then they, you know, you become to help them get over that, or you feel that void and they become to love you. People really grow to have loving relationships over YouTube. And when I'm having a hard time and stuff and counseling with the military, you know, same thing what David always told me, same thing they told me, turn on the camera. Turn on your camera, because that's a lot of therapy for you though as well. And it is, you know, I just felt, as you know, I was coming over here and Ayana had fell asleep in the back, and my anxiety was building up, and I just didn't want to bust out crying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I need to talk. I need to talk. So that's why I'm on live, you know, with you guys, because you guys help me. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys like, you know, you have helped us and all this stuff right here, and oh, you some celebrity. I ain't no celebrity. I'm no celebrity to no one. Like I always said, you know, I just lost weight. That's it. You know, I just lost weight. You know, I'm in contact with people all over the world who I care about, who care about me. We share some of the same struggles. We want some of the same goals. All of us are striving, you know, to be a better person, to be a better us. And yeah, we help each other. We help each other. And some relationships go deeper than others. Some people just, you know, hey, you know, I do this, how you do that. But some people actually really love each other. Hi. Some people, you know, really love each other on this thing. But y'all just coming over here. So now I'm coming back around the lake to my house. So my house is on the lake. And yeah, and then another thing that kind of touched me is that so my insurance company sends me my you know, you get a thing and it says this is not a bill, you that you don't have to pay this. And it was like where, you know, since I moved, how my rates and stuff is changing with my cars, and it described me and my daughter as in who I was, the vehicles that I own, and you know what I drive. And then so when it describes me, it says my age, and it says widowed female. I was like, wow, I could not believe that that was on the statement. You know, it said about me, you know, my daughter who's gonna be driving my vehicles, said me, said my age, and then it says I was a widowed female. I was like, wow. I wondered, why did it have to go that deep? You know what I'm saying? Why? I just don't look at myself, you know, as a widow. The same thing like when I talk to the military and stuff. They make sure that they address me, every single thing that every time they talk to me, and they talk to me a lot. When they talk to me, they always make sure that I'm unwedded. You know what I'm saying? You're still not remarried, right? No, I'm not remarried. But you know, they look for things like that because my husband is retired and stuff like that, and I'm still taken care of by the military. You know, so I'm quite sure that's probably crossed some of y'all's minds. So, but yeah, I'm still taken care of by the military, and they have to make sure of these things, because and you sign all this paperwork, and they make sure at the moment that you say I do, they will never take care of you, because they're actually standing in for the soldier. So now I'm entering into my subdivision. I'm entering into my subdivision, and I am going to see, even though he be trying to hide, I better not see this dog or whatever, because you know I've been told that it's a dog over here, and he ain't paid me no deposit for no dog. And not only that, the type of dog that he has is not allowed on my property. So he'll be surprised seeing me roll up here, if he's here. Oh, he here. Me here. Dang, Amos cut down everything. And I see this dog.
Where?
I see this
It's in
dog.
the garage.
Ain't this some crap? Yeah, I see the dog. When I sit here and say Amos cut down the roses, what is this plug doing out here? Oh, you know what? They see me out here. They see me out here. They don't shut out the lights. Hold on. Hey, how are you? I came by here to see what Amos did with the lawn because I just paid him on yesterday.
Oh, he came by.
Yes, he came by here. I told him to come and cut all that. No.
Oh, he been cut.
Yeah, he told me to cut it, and then
That's a
so.
long time ago.
Then he said the other week, and then so I just paid him yesterday. And I told him I was gonna come by. I ain't know he cut everything down off the window though.
Yeah, he cut all this stuff.
Oh, okay. So, you got a dog? Did you pay them for that?
Well, but I just brought him over to her place. But he's at my sister's house. I plan on paying out for that.
Okay. What kind of dog you got?
He's American Bulldog.
Okay.
Yeah, I had talked to the lady before I brought him, and I told her he was American Bulldog, but she was like, he should be alright. But she said he kind of falls under the pit bull category, but he's not a pit bull.
Yeah, just make sure it's not a pit bull because I didn't see that that you had acknowledged that on the lease and everything. But you had a dog.
Me and Patty had spoken about it.
Okay. Okay, I'll speak to her. But all right. That's all. Yeah, make sure that you take care of that. All right, that's all. I was just coming by here to see what was up. Have you seen any more mail for me here?
Oh, you got one piece.
In there now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
I thought the mail person would have just took it with him, but because I did the change of address form and everything. So
Okay.
I thought they would have just took it with them, but they won't take it.
Oh, this is my son's. Okay, all right.
That's it. Like I said, nice to see anything else.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, see you later. Ain't this some bull? I didn't even know that he was sitting in this car. He's sitting out here talking about fall up on the. Y'all, come on now. I just needed him to acknowledge, yeah, he finna get an invoice. Believe that. I just needed him to acknowledge, yeah, that there was a dog in there. Cause I see the legs. He know he couldn't hide that. I see the legs in the garage. So yeah, right. Yeah, I tell you what, he better pay that $500 deposit for that dog. He fixing to get an invoice, trust me. So, anywho, so everything, dang, Amos cut the roses all the way back and down, but it's all right. It's all good. At least he's taking care of it, and he's taking care of the lawn and all that stuff. So, and I'm glad I got the chance to see my tenant there. Well, no, the dog, he knows. He said it's, the thing is, he don't know that I already know about the dog. I already have pictures of the dog, because if he was to tell me no, that he doesn't have the dog, I can show him pictures right now. I have pictures of the dog, and the dog name is Apollo. I already know your dog name. So please believe, when I handle business, I really do handle business. I won't be nice about it and all that stuff. So yeah, I already know his dog name and everything, and I already got pictures of the dog. So now I've seen the dog, and see how he said I told Patty about it. Okay, so since you already heard him say Patty, Patty is the young lady that manages my property with PMI Realty, and so giving you a shout out, Patty. She handles my property, and he did not discuss that with Patty. I already know that because I called him on last week and told him he had a dog. And so he sat there and lied on that part. And but now he's saying, dang, I'm busted. Yeah, you finna pay that money, and you paying it with your rent. You know, your rent won't be accepted unless another $500 is with it. But he got to prove to me that that's not a pit bull, because if it's a pit bull, dog got to go. And he also said he just brought it over there because it was with his sister and stuff. No, the dog has been over there longer. I got the pictures a long time ago. The dog has been over there for over a month. You know, so anywho, and he's only been in my house a month. So you know, I hate when somebody lie to you. You know what I'm saying? You stand in my house. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me terminate your lease. Just be honest. Yes, I have a dog. You know, this is what kind it is. Would you allow me to have this dog? Or, you know, what is it? But you know, I know what you put in there. But he know though now. He know he busted. So, anywho, back over to now that I'm leaving, I see that my house is okay. It's not torn down or anything. But oh, if that dog did anything, but not only that, I paid them for inspections, and what I had planned on doing was for them to go over there and inspect anyway, but now they don't even have to go and do an inspection. You know, they're just going to actually go over there and see the dog. You know, and I already knew that the dog was being kept in the garage, so I know at night that the dog is going into my home. And but you know, I'll deal with that. Yeah, I'll deal with that. So and then the neighbor down the street, like when you first turn in at the stop sign, had asked me, said, did he know he live in a YouTuber house? And I said, no. He said, wow, he really don't know? I was like, nope, he don't know. So that was it. He was like, that would be crazy. He said, if I knew that you was like YouTube, I would be all over your page all the time and stuff. I said, no, he don't know. And I ain't telling him. No, I did not tell him at all. And my neighbors ain't gonna tell him no either. You know what I'm saying? So, but anywho, if he finds out, he finds out. If I don't care, you know, just take care of my house. And but I just needed to come on here and talk to y'all. So now that I'm leaving from over here, I'm getting okay. You know, it's like I can breathe. Now the weight is lifting up off of my shoulders and everything. I did have a couple of you guys ask me if anytime that I visited the grave site to where David was, would I show the grave so that you guys can pay your respects? I really took that to heart. I really did. That touched me. That actually touched me a lot. That y'all wanted to see where I completely laid him to rest. You guys know I have his services actually on here on YouTube, but you guys ask and you pay your respects, you know, when I go and visit him. I will let you guys see. I have taken pictures before, but I had placed them on Facebook, you know, where his grave site was, and you guys wanted to know about the graveyard and stuff. He is in the Georgia National Cemetery. He's in the military cemetery. This is now going to be the biggest cemetery in the world. It is going to be bigger than Arlington, and it is very nice. It is beautiful, guys. I mean, all the marble headstones, everything is well manicured. It is beautiful out there, and it's in the mountains, and that's something that David would have loved, being in the mountains. But I did know that he wanted to be with the soldiers. That's one thing that we had already discussed, and that is where I will be laying to rest though too. I will actually be there with him. That's where I will go. It's just that but our kids would not be able to. So that's something that I got to sit down and discuss with my children, and I'm going to have that discussion because my husband had a discussion with me, and I want to have my kids together, you know what I'm saying, because me and Dave will be together, but I want them somewhere with us, somewhere close to us or something like that right there. So I want to establish a place for them to be together and establish where our families will, with my kids, and then their kids, and then their kids will actually be together. You know what I'm saying? Because some families, they just, wherever they pass on at, that's where they're gonna be at. That's where they're gonna be at. I really want my family to be together, and yeah, mom and dad gonna be together. I want y'all to be together, and this is gonna be here where the start is, where David and I is, and this is where the rest of the family is going to be. And I want my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, all of them to know that. I want them to come and visit us and all that stuff. So, but anywho, so last week, guys, I did not get a chance to, you lost your hubby around the same time? Oh, you know, my heart goes out to you, honey. My heart goes out to you because it is a hurting thing. It's like you wake up with it, you go to bed with it. I mean, it's just all around you. Your mind might be off of it for a few seconds, but then you go back to it, and everything over here on this side of town reminds me of us. That's why I had to leave. And I always say, and I told my brother again today, the move that I did with me and my children, that was the best move ever. That was the best thing that I could have done for me and my children. I have not done anything else, nothing but move. Not purchasing anything. Well, y'all see me purchasing couch and all that stuff, but going out here doing this shopping and stuff, man, it's hard to get me to spend money. It's hard to get me to spend money. And I want to touch bases later on tomorrow about relationships, you know, some relationships and stuff, because things aren't how they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the times changing, you have to change with the times. Everything ain't always be the same like caveman, honey. And but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and let y'all go, because I really appreciate, yeah, when it's unexpected and stuff like that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, when it's unexpected and everything, you know, it's just like, you know, somebody was just snatched out of your life. You know, you ain't ready for that. You're not ready for that. And when, like I said, when DJ called me today, DJ was saying, you know, he was thinking about Dad. And one of the situations, he was asking me about something, and he was like, when was Dad not home? He was like, Dad always come home and all that stuff right there, but y'all ain't know, y'all was asleep. So anywho, that's the thing that gets me, that I have to get my mind wrapped around, is David always came home. Even after the doctor walked in and told me that he didn't make it and everything, it was still hard for me to believe, because we going on through that night. First I'm screaming and all this stuff, and then we getting closer at that night, and I'm just like, okay, I just can't believe this, because it's just not, he has never not come home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got his wallet, I got his belongings and all this stuff, but I know he's fixing to walk in this door. I know he's gonna walk in this door, because he has never not come home. This was gonna be a first for me. And you know what I'm saying? And all this stuff is like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? He's always there. He's always coming home. Always on the way. Always calling, saying I'm on the way. And then this stuff is new. And then DJ saying the other day, he was like, Dad's always home. You're right. You always find your daddy at home. So, but yeah, so that was, you know, it was so unexpected for me and my children. But, you know, when do you get ready? You're never ready. Even when the doctor tells you have this much time, nobody is just never ready for that last breath. You ain't ready. You ain't gonna be saying, okay, you just told me this right here at 10:32. That's gonna be all right. I'm ready for it. Nobody is ever ready. Nobody's ever ready. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you prepare for it, it hurts. It hurts. So I want to say, guys, I thank y'all for listening to me while I was on this side of town. I appreciate it for talking to me and getting me through this hard time. And now I'm fixing to take these girls by Chick-fil-A and then head back to the other side of town and everything. But I appreciate you guys listening to me, and while I was on this side of town, because now that I head back this way, you know, I'm gonna be all right. Now I'm gonna go back over here on this side to Ayana. So but thank y'all, and I love y'all. And look, some of you guys know how I've been working out real hard. Today is our 5th day of wet week. I did not work out today. I'll get my last day on tomorrow. The reason why I didn't work out is because I'm running a race early in the morning, and I'm running it for a client. I'm running a big race in the morning, and I gotta be up by 7. So I love you too. Gotta be up by 7 to run that race. Now, usually what I do is, anytime I'm gonna be running or doing a race, 2 days before the race starts, I don't work out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to rest up my body and all that stuff, so I can actually just focus and be on the race. And plus, you don't want to overextend anything, hurt any muscles, pull anything. You want to be well rested up and well hydrated. So most people that's doing races, a couple of days before they will rest. So I'm resting today. I did watch what I ate, but tomorrow all I have to do is a 5K. After I do the 5K, and then I'm going to come home, and then I'm going to work out some more. And but yeah, and it's the big BOMA race with all of the big buildings and stuff, so I'm going to be doing that on tomorrow. So I will get in my last day, my day 5 of wet week, on tomorrow after the race. So, but anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I didn't get all those videos put up from last week, the hair videos and all that stuff, and the cooking videos. I'm going to be working on that to get all that stuff up to you guys tomorrow. I did not record a lot this week because I need to get those videos up for you guys, and that's what I'm going to be working on. So anyway, guys, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let me know where you guys are from, and I'll talk to you guys on tomorrow.
Bye, superhero.
Sparkle Girl says bye, guys, and I don't think they can see you, but you can say
Bye, superhero.
can they see you? Say bye.
Bye.
They saying bye. So I'll talk to you guys later. We love you guys. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.